So, welcome to dikshantias, and today we are going to start art and culture. Okay, and it is a part of your GS paper first. Okay, syllabus is very small. Okay, it is written in only one state. There is only one statement written by UPSC regarding the syllabus of art and culture, but very significant part because every year the number of questions. Okay, the number of question in preliminary examination 3 to 6, in between 3 to 6 question, and in mains examination 1 to 2 question they ask. Okay, so and I hope you all have gone through the syllabus. Okay, so it is a part of GS paper first. Okay, and what is written in the form of syllabus of this art and culture? Tell me, what is in the form of syllabus? What is written in the syllabus? What is written in syllabus? What is written in syllabus? In syllabus there is only one line, and what UPSC has written, Indian culture, salient aspect. Okay, Indian culture is what is mentioned. Indian culture. Indian culture. Salient aspect of art. Salient aspect of what? Art forms. Okay, literature and architecture. Literature and architecture. Okay, this is the salient aspect of art forms, literature and architecture from ancient architecture, from ancient to modern times. So this is the syllabus of art and culture, and it is written only in one statement. Okay, it is written only in one line, but number of questions 3 to 6 in preliminary examination, and 1 to 2 question in mains examination. Okay, yes, please. Now, so before starting this art and culture or Indian culture, I am going to discuss 2 or 3 important aspects. The first is, what is the meaning of art? Anyone? What is the meaning of art? Look, science. To understand art, we have to understand science, we have to understand religion, and then we have to come to the point of arts. Okay, so science, it involves in searching of truth. Science always involves in searching of truth. For example, this is water. Water is a what? Compound of hydrogen and oxygen. So science searches for what? Science searches for truth, ultimate truth. Searches for what? The truth. The truth. Now, what is religion? Experiences of truth. If someone is saying, I have interact with God, so that is his personal experience. Okay, so religion is all about experience of truth. Experience of truth. So experiences of the truth is what? Is religion. And what is art? Display of truth. Okay? Expression of truth. You are happy. Suppose a cricket team won the match, or a cricketer, a bowler, takes a wicket, then how he expressed himself? By pumping in air. Okay? Suppose you are very happy, you start singing. So art is what? Expression or display of truth. Expression or display of truth. So this is our topic, art. How we express our truth? There is a dance. You all know dance is a form of art. And in dance, the dancer, what they do, what dancers do? The dancers or the dancer express emotions. And we all know there are 9 emotions, rasas, which is called rasas. So dance is a form of art in which the dancer express or display what? Emotions. Emotions are true. So there are 9 emotions, which is called, okay, we all know there are 9 emotions, rasa. And these 9 emotions are expressed through 108 𝐾𝐢𝐤𝐤𝐸. What? Our mudras. So there are 108 mudras, and mudras are what? Mudras are basically the combination of our hand, feet, movement, body posture. So all these are the part of what? Dance. So art is simply, it is a surplus in human. Surplus in human because it is human who has a surplus time. So it is a surplus in human and surplus of human because it is the human who can express his or her feelings. And feelings are true. And art is displaying of your expression, your feelings. I hope this is clear. So we have started a topic art and culture, and first of all I have discussed what is art. So art is expression of truth, display of truth. Now the second is what? Culture. I will dictate everything. Okay, this is the syllabus. Indian culture, salient features, salient aspect of art form, literature, architecture from ancient to modern times. Okay, from ancient period to the modern times. From ancient period means what? From the time of Stone Age, because the people of Stone Age also they express themselves through paintings, dancing. For example, 𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐻 Also, there is a painting of war, kidnapping. When we go through the paintings of Bhimbetka, okay, which is in Madhya Pradesh, okay, discovered by Wakankar, there are more than 740 caves. And that caves has large number of paintings. Dancing, some paintings are associated with dance, and dance is without music, that there will be no any dance. Okay. Apart from dancing, there is also painting of hunting of animals. Okay. Some paintings are of paintings depicts big animals. Some are small animals. Okay. Some paintings are in the darkest part of the cave. This also represents something. I will discuss when we'll go through the syllabus. I will discuss why they used to paint, why they used to draw paintings, draw animals in darkest part of their cave. Okay. When we progress, when we'll go through the deep in the topics, I will discuss yes different paintings is saying different things. Okay. So art is what? Expression, display of what? Truth. Display of truth. So in science, religion and art, one thing is common, and the common is what? The truth. Science always involved in searching of what? Science searches for truth. Religion experiences the truth. What I have said, if I am saying, yes, you have interacted with God, someone will say, yes, I am interacted with God. So this is his or her personal experience. Religion is all about experience. An experience about Almighty, which is true. And the art simply express or display the truth of human. Okay? His or her feelings through paintings, dancing, song, music, through different type of buildings. For example, Taj Mahal. It is expression of love. Love of husband towards wife. Similarly, Tomb of Humayun. It is a love of, it expresses the love of wife towards husband. So it is art. I hope this is clear. Now, the second thing is, so start from the very first. This is the syllabus. You all have to write Indian culture, salient aspect of art form, literature and architecture from ancient to modern times. This should be your first line. This is the syllabus. Okay? And before starting this art and culture, I have used three words: science, religion and art. Okay? So you all have to write science searches for the truth. Science always involving searching of truth. This is water, and water is a what? Compound of hydrogen and oxygen. This is true because scientifically we have proved. Okay? Second is what? The religion. Religion experiences. Okay? Religion involve experiences the truth. Religion experiences the truth. And art, it is the display of the truth. Okay? Display of the truth. For example, dance. Dance is what? It is a form of art through which 9 emotions, there are 9 rasas. Okay? There are 9 rasas. And these 9 rasas, Veer rasa is there, Adbhut rasa is there. Okay? Sringar ras is there. Sringar ras is for love. Okay? Veer rasa is for warriors, war. Okay? Adbhut. So, dance is a form of art. And in this form of art, the dancer expresses 9 emotions, rasas, through 108 mudras. 108 mudras. And what is mudras? It is the combination of movement of feet, hand, body posture, okay, expression through, okay, because there is a Kathakali, and in Kathakali dance, everything is expressed. Dancer expressed everything from what? Face. So it is the expression of truth. And the most important thing is what? Art is a surplus in human and surplus of human. This is the quotation given by Rabindranath Tagore. Because it is the human only who can express his feelings through different forms. Animal can't express. Human has luxury time. And during that, this is the creation of human. Human create these things. So art is the creation of human. And which type of human create these things? Those who have what? Luxury time. Those who have time to do. And through dance, they express themselves. Through paintings, they express themselves. Okay? Now, the second term is what? Culture. And with culture, I will also discuss about civilization. And with civilization, I will discuss heritage. And then I will enter in the topic. Okay? So what is the meaning of culture? What is culture? Look, everything within us, everything within us, or we have, everything, not we have, everything means, or what we have. Okay? Look, everything within us, or what we are, what we are. Everything within us we have got from our ancestors. For example, language, way of worshipping God, way of react, way of our dressing sense. Okay? So all these are, we have inherited from our ancestors, and it will pass to next generation. So everything within us we have got from our ancestors, it will pass to next generation, that is called culture. Okay? Now, the next is civilization. I will dictate, we will make a proper notes on culture. Okay? Language, your dressing sense, way of practicing, okay? Script, literature, these all are the part of our culture. Okay? Everything with us, everything with us, what we have, what we are is a culture. What we have, we have means what? We have developed with the help of existing technology. For example, the people of Harappan civilization, Harappan civilization was the first urban civilization, and they used the existing technology to create such a civilization. 20 years ago, there was 20 or 25 years ago, there was no mobile phone. People were using landline. Now we are using mobile, and it is very possible the next generation will use other things, because technology is not static. It is the creation of human brain. Innovation is not static. It is created. So the things which we have, it is very much possible the next generation will create the new things. Okay? So what we have means what? We have created with existing technology, and technology is associated with human what? Innovations, skills. Okay? And the third is what? Heritage. Heritage is what? The part of history which are relevant today, which connects us with our past, and which also pave ways for the future. Okay? For example, monuments is a heritage. It reminds us our past. It reminds us with our ancestors, their technologies, their way of life. Okay? And always guide us what we have to make on the line of we have developed. Because every society developed its own culture. Advancement in the stage of culture is called civilization. For example, earlier we were living in caves. Our people, Stone Age people, used to live in caves. Then we have developed what? Harappan civilization, urban centers. Then we moved towards Vedic society, where again we moved to rural, our society became rural society. In 6th century BC, what we have seen? The second urbanization. We are living in apartment culture. Okay, now earlier we have bungalow. Okay, huts. Huts was changed into building. Bricks and cements are used. Now we are living in apartment culture, and it is possible the next generation will make other things to live. Okay, so civilization is whatever, everything with us we have, that is the part of civilization. And heritage is what? The part of history which are still relevant to us. It reminds our past and pave the way for the future. So I hope these terms are clear to all of you. First of all, art. What is art? Art is simply display of truth, expression. And it is only the human that can express his or her emotions or experiences. Expression. Culture within us. We have got from our ancestors, it will pass to next generation. Okay? Civilization, whatever we have at present. Okay? Our ancestor was not using, our ancestor had not all the things we have. And definitely our coming generation will create new things. बनाएगा ना भाई? आज से 25 साल पहले क्या था? Landline. Now we have mobile, and the next generation will definitely, they will discover new things, because humans are not static, they are dynamic, involved in innovations, always try to get new things through by using their brain. And heritage is, it connects us with our past. I hope this is clear. So write down. First is what? Culture. First is culture. Culture. Everything within us. Everything within us. Comma, we have got from our ancestors. We have got from our ancestors, and it will pass to, the next generation. Okay? Second point. It can be described as collective identity. Collective identity of a group. Collective identity of a group shaped by shared beliefs, values, practices, shared beliefs, values, practices, traditions, language, and arts. Full stop. Next point. It is the foundation upon which, it is a foundation upon which a society builds its emotional and intellectual connections. Emotional and intellectual connection. Next point. Culture is intangible, but immensely powerful. Immensely, I-double-M-E, immensely powerful, influencing everything from religion and philosophy to everyday social interaction. Okay? Everyday social interaction. Next point. The essence of culture. Look, how you see the world. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. We are Indians. We see the world as a Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Everyone is our brother and sister. We respect every religion. So this is our way to see the world. So culture, it is the culture that shows how the people of a particular society see the world, interact with the world. So this is the main essence of culture. Okay, so write down. The essence of culture lies in its, ability to define what a society holds dear. Dear means प्रिय मानता है उसको. Okay, we respect every religion. Okay, entire world is our what? Yes, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. We want peace. We want, holds dear. Dear means what? We love. If something we love very much, okay, hold dear. Yes, हमें ये पसंद है. Because for example, Indian culture is what? It is a religion dominated culture. But in spite of religious dominant culture, we respect human dignity. There is no biasness with other religion. Okay? We always respect human life and we try to enhance the life of human. Okay? So this is our culture. Every society develops their own culture. Every society. And how that society will look the world, that is determined by the culture of that society. The Western world, they have developed their own culture of superiority. So what they said, it is the civilizing mission that motivated us to establish our control over Asian countries. The culture of superiority is basically the culture of Western world. So every society has their own culture. And they develop this society, they develop the culture, okay, not in one day, okay, but they takes thousands and hundreds and thousands of years to develop that. Okay, so write down, The essence of culture lies in its ability to define what a society holds dear and how individual within that society view the world around them. Okay? So culture is simply whatever we have got from our ancestors. Okay? It is collective identity. Indian culture is a collective identity. We have developed through many practices based on religion. But in religion, we always give respect to the dignity of human. We respect everything. This is the culture of India, in which we worship everything from a stone to imaginary god created by human. And we always see this entire world is our homeland. Okay? We believe in equality. We believe in peace. We believe in coexistence. This is our culture. This is the view of Indians. We have not encroached any part of the world. We are not involved in any war for expansion of our territory. We believe in peace, coexistence, okay, dignity of human, peaceful world without arms. Okay, so this is our culture. Okay, so it is collective identity of a society. It is based on many things. It is based on our language. It is based on our way of practicing religious activities. It is based on our script. It is based on our dressing sense. It is based on our food habits. Everything is a part of our culture. Okay? Now, next line. Culture provides individual. Culture provides individual with a sense of identity and belonging. With a sense of identity and belonging. Can you give an example of this? Can you give the example of this? Okay? In British Parliament or in American Congress, if any Indian origin leader is taking oath, he used to Gita for that. This is what? The culture. We belong. Okay? Full stop. In continuation, it connects people to their root. It connects people to their roots, helps them understand their heritage. Helps them understand their heritage. What is the meaning of heritage? Heritage is what? Heritage is the part of history which are relevant. Heritage is what? Any buildings which are relevant to us. It reminds our past. That is called heritage. Okay? So, heritage and where they come from. Where they come from. After heritage. From where they come from. Next point. Culture foster creativity. Culture fosters creativity and self-expression. Culture fosters F-O-S-T-E-R-S, fosters creativity and self-expression. Full stop. It is a source of inspiration for art, music, literature, and all form of human creativity. And all form of human creativity. And last point. Culture also sets social norms, which govern acceptable behavior within a society. So this is what the definition. What is the meaning of culture? Okay, everything within us, everything, what we are. And what we are, we have developed not in one day. We are Indians. We are known in the world. Okay, differently. Okay, how we are known in this world? How people see as an Indian? What are the special features of India? Indians are known in the world by using water in empty shampoo bottle to squeeze every drop of shampoo. They use baleen to put out every drop of toothpaste. Every country has their own universal selling proposition. When you go to US, you will get what? Modernity, secularism, federalism. When you go to Japan, there is technology. Okay? When you go to England, there is a what? Monarchical system. People respect their kings. Okay? Indians are known in the world for differently. The idea of miscalled is given by Indians. But India is known for its spiritualism, cricket, film, okay, and a lot of things we have given to the world, Buddhism, Jainism, okay. So we are known for, every country has developed their own things, differently, every society, because society is it is not a static body. Human is not static. So culture is, we have developed. Every society developed. And how the people of that society see the world is also determined by their culture. Okay? Always. So, seeing this world, what is the view, what a person's view regarding this world is also based on the culture, because this is the culture that raised the society. Okay? And culture is not static. Whenever a culture will be static, it will be on the verge of conflict with other society. Definitely it will be going to decline. So culture is not a static thing. New things are always, there is a chance, there is always a way for the entrance of new elements. And whenever any culture allow the entrance of new things, because human is not static. What was the need of the past, people of the past, that is entirely different from the need of the contemporary time. And that shaped our culture. That shaped our culture. So it is not a static. And if any culture is a static, if any society becomes static, that means what? Their culture are not deeply rooted. They have not developed properly the things which are required for a cultural society. And cultural society means the society which have their own art form, the society which have their own languages, the society which have their own dressing sense, the society which have their own way of practicing Almighty, the society which have their own way of writings. Okay, they have their own way to see the outer world, behave with the outer world. So this is what? Your culture. So whatever we have written, it is simply the elaborate definition of culture. Okay, I am not going to talk, I have not discussed about the feature of Indian culture. It is simply the culture, which is not static. It is a dynamic aspect of human life. It is the human that develop culture. And in the long history of time, society developed its own culture, and that culture determined how the society will act. Which norms, which guidelines, because every society has their own guidelines, and the people of that society follow that guidelines. And that is shaped by the culture. So, culture is simply what we are, how we are identified in this world, Indian culture, British culture, US culture. Now this culture is intermingling. This is because of globalization. But still, an Indian, okay, wearing Indian, putting tika on forehead, okay, turf, and in Microsoft Office. This is also part of it. Now, the second is what? Civilization. So everything with us. Now, one thing is also important. Core elements of culture. Core elements of culture. Core elements of culture. Because culture is not made up of only one things. It is a combination of many things. The core elements. Number one is language. Number two is religion and beliefs and religion. Number third is art and aesthetics. Arts and aesthetics. Number four is social norms and customs. Social norms and customs. And number five is value and ethics. Values and ethics. So these are the elements of, core elements of culture. Okay, and we have to focus on what? We have to focus on literature, art forms. Art is expression of truth. Art is what? Simply it is the display of truth. Because science always search. Science involving searching of truth. Religion, experiencing of truth. And art, expression of truth. If someone is sad, he is not going to sing a love song. If a person is happy, he is not going to sing sad song. So you are expressing if you are in joyful mood, you will start dancing, no matter how you are aware of, you know the steps or not. Okay? Bowler ने ball किया, wicket लिया, and the player who is on third man, he is celebrating. He is expressing his truth. You are watching match in TV, India won, and you are dancing on the street. You are expressing yourself. This is art. Literature is simply expression, but in words. Okay? Architecture in buildings, in statues, idols. We have to study all this. Now, to come to the next is civilization. Simply means everything with us. Everything with us we have developed with our existing technology by using existing resources. Write down. Everything with us we have developed with existing technology by using available resources. Available resources. It is the next point. It is the external manifestation. It is the external manifestation of human achievement. Okay? How will you express? Tomorrow, if you become very rich, how will you express yourself? You will buy a big car, construct big buildings. So you are manifesting your things. Okay? So write down. It refers to the material and structural. It refers to the material and structural advancement that society have made through. That society have made throughout history. Made throughout history. Next point. While culture deals with spiritual, intellectual and moral side of society, civilization focuses on the material and technological advancement that enable a society to function in the modern world. Next point. Civilization is concerned with the structure that support a structure that support a society's way of life. Such as technology, economy, political, and infrastructure. Full stop. Next point. Unlike culture, look, culture is always, if any culture is static, it will be problem for the other, it will create chaos, it will lead to a struggle with other culture. But and we all know every culture is a dynamic culture, and always there is a gate for entrance of new things. Okay, gate for the entrance of new things. And culture develops slowly, but civilization rapidly, change rapidly. After very next generation it will change, because it is technology, it is based on technology. Technology is not static. Okay, 50 years ago the people of India were wearing what? Dhoti and kurta. Now everything has changed. Our food habit has been changed. We have allowed the things to enter. Yes. So always kya hota hai? There is a gate, entrance in a dynamic culture. If a culture is, always culture is dynamic. But those culture which do not allow the other new things to enter, definitely that will be very much destructive for society, because it will create conflict with other society. Now, next point. Unlike culture, which often evolves slowly over time, civilization tends to undergo rapid transformations. Rapid transformation, especially in response to technological innovations and external factors. Technological innovations and external factors. Can you give example of external factors? By 2047, we have decided to be developed countries. In spite of there is a deficit in every sectors. We are investing huge amount of money on bullet train. Why? External factors, because these things are needed for development. Okay. Now we are involved in space research. We are sending our spacecraft to moon and other planets. In spite of, we have regional disparity in development. Some areas are very rich, some are very poor. Why? Because these are external factors there. Every country is involved. During the time of COVID, we developed our own vaccine. So this is what the world was involved. We have to show, yes, we have a capability, because it is based on technology. It's based on innovations. It is based on skills of human. And how will we manifestation? How will we show this world? So manifestation is what? Look, we have sent our spacecraft to other side of moon. This is the manifestation of our civilization. Today we are sending our spacecraft to moon, and it is possible, definitely it will be possible 20 to 30 years. Where are you going? Someone like, I'm going to moon. Definitely we will do that. कर सकते. So culture developed slowly. It incorporates everything, micro and macro things. But civilization evolved rapidly because technology. Harappan civilization, 2350 BC to 1750 BC. Indian subcontinent witnessed first urban centers. Within 500 years. Okay? Different things we see. Presently, we are living in apartment culture. And it is possible the people of next generation will live in, they will start staying in different things. Now, core elements of civilization. Number one, the development of technology. Means technology is the first. Second is infrastructure. Why infrastructure is important? Because this is the facilities through which new ideas entered in your culture. And you will try to manifestate that things into your civilization. Okay? So the first is technology, second is infrastructure, third is governance. Okay? Look, the government of North Korea. North Korean government is not allowing other things to come to the things of other part of the world to enter in their own country. So governance is also part of civilization. And it is not static. Keep changing through amendments in constitutions. The example of North Korean government. Cuba, till Fidel Castro, it was closed. Till 1991, we have closed. But 1991, 23rd of July, 1991, we opened our things. So infrastructure is the facilities that allow the elements of external elements to enter in the society. And on the basis of the guidelines and norms of the culture, they accept or reject the things. They accept or reject. Okay? Next is institutions created by human. An institution involves social institutions and political institution, both. Social and political institutions. Social institutions involve schools, colleges, community halls, etc. All these are instruments of civilization. Okay? Now, next point. While culture and civilization now this is the difference, sorry, not difference, I am writing conclusion of both civilization and culture. While culture and civilization represent distinct aspect. What is distinct aspect? Everything within us, everything with us. Represent distinct aspect of human existence. They are interconnected and mutually influential. Interconnected and mutually influential. Culture provides values, traditions, and shared narratives. That helped in the development of civilization, shaping its trajectory and character. Shaping its trajectory and character. So this is what the second. First is art, I have discussed. Second is culture, I have discussed. And third, civilization, I have discussed. I have not taken the example of any civilization. I have not taken the example of any culture. But while discussing the things, I have used one word, that is Vasavadhava Kutumbakam. This is the way the Indians look the world. And why we look the world? Because our society has developed such norms, such beliefs, such things incorporated in us. And that's why we look this world as our own homeland. Okay? Now, the next is heritage. So, what is heritage? Look, history is all about a story of past. But all stories are not the part of our history. Only those stories of the past which has some messages, that becomes the part of our history. Simply, heritage is that part of history which are relevant to us, which connects us with our past and pave the way for future. That is called heritage. And heritage is what? Buildings, monuments, sculpture. Legacy is what we have got from. Legacy is what we have developed, what our ancestors has developed. And we are using that. Means the things in the past. Okay? Look, whenever we use the term heritage, it is manifestation of human creation. It is in the form of what? Legacy can be intangible, but it is always, heritage will be always tangible. Mahatma Gandhi legacy, Shanti, Ahimsa, Satyagraha. Okay? This is tangible or intangible. We can't touch that. But Rana Kumbha has constructed a wall, victory pillar, Chandragupta Maurya has constructed, during the time of Chandragupta Maurya, Asoka, large number of stupa has been constructed. So we can see that things. We can touch that things. So this is the difference. Okay, so write down that part of history, the part of history that is relevant to the present. Relevant to the present is called heritage. Okay? Relevant to the present, full stop. It connects us to the past. Yes, Mayur, I have seen the chat box, but I have not got any relevant things which can be answered. जिसका आंसर दिया जा सके. That's why I have not answered anything. I am welcoming all of you. So if any query, if any question, I will be there to answer. Okay, write down. It connects us to the past and paves the way for paves the way for the future. The heritage reminds us. The heritage reminds us the past isn't over. The heritage reminds us the past isn't over. Is it clear? Isn't over, yes. Because it is relevant. It is relevant. That means what? It has not over. Okay, write down. Next point. Specifically, heritage relates to the inheritance or legacy passed down from previous generation. It often include physical artifacts, historical sites, traditions and practices that hold cultural significance and are preserved to remember and honor the past. And honor the past. And honor, HONOU, honor the past. So these are the 3 or 4 things I have discussed. Art. I have started with the syllabus, and syllabus is written only in one line. Indian culture, salient aspect of art form, literature and architecture. from ancient to modern times. And I have started with the three core things: science always involving searching of truth; religion, experiences of the truth; and art, always express or convey the truth. Then I have discussed culture, okay? And culture is collective identity of a society, okay? And this collective identity is the outcome of many elements: literature, art, okay, dance form, बहुत सारे चीज. And we have got from our ancestors. It will pass to the new generation with modification, but without losing own identity. Okay? If an Indian sitting in NASA putting chandan on his forehead or skull cap on his forehead, on head, with a very high quality laptop in his hand, and is dictating the world. Okay? So, culture always allows the new things to enter without losing its own identity. Heritage, part of history. Okay? Which are relevant today. It connects with our past. And how we are connected with past? Historical sites, monuments. We used to go there. We see, we read in books. Okay? And we tell to the others. We used to tell to the others. Look, see what we have. So that is heritage. Okay? Now, and after this completion of these three things or four definition we have done, I will start the architecture. From architecture, I will firstly start. Okay? And in architecture, firstly, I will discuss about the temple architecture. Then I will move to the stupas architecture. Okay? Then sculpture. Firstly, I will discuss about the what? The architecture. Okay? So, we all know architecture is what? It is a form of arts in which we construct buildings. Okay? It is a form of art. Just like dance is a form of arts through which we express emotions. We express rasa. There are 9 rasas. Okay? Veer ras is there, Singar ras is there, Adbhut ras is there, Vibhats ras is there. Okay? So there are 9 rasas which are expressed through 108 mudras. Okay? And who is the creator of dance? It is said that Lord Shiva, who created dance. And UPSC has asked 2 questions in mains examination from dance. Lord Shiva dance is cosmic dance called Tandav. And it's how the word Tandav has been originated. Lord Shiva has a attendant named Tandu. And Shiva used to perform dance. One day Tandu was caught by Lord Shiva. And Shiva directed him. He go, okay, you have seen every of my steps. So go and tell everything to Bharat Muni. And Bharat Muni compiled a book called Natya Sastram. And while writing the Natya Shastra, he used the term Tandav for the dance, cosmic dance of Lord Shiva. And it is named after Tandu, the caretaker of or servant of or Lord Shiva. उनका नौकर था. Lord Shiva performed Tandav, two types of Tandav, Ananda Tandav and Rudra Tandav. Ananda Tandav is for creation, preservation and continuation of the world. And Rudra Tandav is for not destruction of world, because creator can't be destructor. Destruction of evils. That's why he is dancing on dwarf. Then you'll see the Natraj. Dancing Shiva. Okay. So dancing, Lord Shiva is dancing on dwarf. And there is a question on why this is what it is representing. What? This is dwarf. This dwarf is representing ego, ignorance of human. When Shiva used to dance, he was well supported by his wife Parvati. Parvati, she performed Lasya, the female version of Tandav. And female version of Tandav contain elements of grace, emotion. Lord Shiva used to dance, but there is a masculine power in that. But Parvati used to dance, and the dance contained emotions, grace, rhythm. That is called Lasya. And it is believed that all form of dance, especially classical dance, has been originated from Tandav and Lasya. Art form. So I will start. My topic will be a start. My topic will start from architecture se start. Okay, I'll start from architecture. First, I will discuss about the temple architecture. Then I will go to the mosque architecture. Masjid कैसे बनता था, क्या क्या चीजें थी. Then I will stupas and all the things. Okay, from ancient to modern period, because our syllabus में ही क्या लिखा हुआ है, from ancient to modern times. Okay, so architecture, this is the topic. The first thing I will discuss about temple architecture. Temple architecture. The second thing will be of Indo-Islamic architecture. Indo-Islamic architecture. And the third will be Saracenic. Indo-Saracenic means Indo-Britishers. Okay? And the third will be the Indo-Saracenic. The Indo-Saracenic architecture. First is the temple architecture. Second will be Indo-Islamic architecture, acute style of architecture. Acute style. In this style, I will discuss about arbusk system. I will discuss about the Kufi style of decorating the buildings. Okay, I will discuss about Pitra Dura, embedding of precious stone in the wall, sloping wall, salami system, which is used by the Tughlaq buildings. Okay, I am showing you. Look. Look, Tughlaqabad, this is Tughlaqabad Fort in Delhi. Now see the building. Now see, the wall is just like this. This is the wall. This system is called Salami system of construction of buildings. This is under Indo-Islamic. When Lodhis came, they started constructing building on platform, and there was a new element called water, garden. When Babur came, he used charbagh system. During the time of Shah Jahan, there was a modification in charbagh system. So I will discuss. So these the three style architecture we will discuss. Temple architecture, okay, traditional Indian style of architecture. Architecture is what? It is the form of art in which we construct buildings. Then Indo-Islamic, when the Turk came, they brings a new style of architecture. And then Indo-Saracenic, okay, when the Britishers came, okay, they brings other styles, okay. So from tomorrow, because from tomorrow our class will be at 5 p.m. okay. So from tomorrow I will start the first topic, and that topic will be the architecture, okay, and I will start from the temple architecture, okay. Thank you. Thanks to all. Yes, the classes will be on daily. Okay, every day I will take class, and I have not replied because nobody has asked any question. Mayur, I am replying to you. Nobody has asked any questions. That's why I have not replied. Okay. So tomorrow we will meet again at 5, not 5:30. From tomorrow our class will be at 5 p.m. Okay. Thank you.